and gentlemen, KJ here, and I'm back with another episode of NBA 2K13. Now, in the last episode, the Bulls were able to beat the Charlotte Bobcats in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. As we take a look, it was a close game in that one. We were able to pull out the 2-point victory. We controlled the first quarter, then they made a run in the second, narrowed the lead down, actually took the lead at the end of the third, but then in the fourth we were able to battle back and get the big time win, 2-point victory, and so the Bulls are now in the NBA Finals. We are going up against the Denver Nuggets. Pretty excited. You see the scores, pretty balanced scoring from everyone. Big night for Pekovic for us. And so we are now facing the Denver Nuggets. Stephen Curry leads that team just like Derrick Rose leads our team. We actually have to be very careful with the Nuggets because they have swept the top 3 teams in the Western Conference. They beat the Phoenix Suns in the conference finals 2-0. They beat the number 2 ranked Utah Jazz 2-0, and the number 3 San Antonio Spurs 2-0. So these guys are very dangerous. We need to get off to a good start today, otherwise we are going to be down 1-0, and it will be hard as hell to come back and win in Denver. These guys also have a tendency to keep their opponents at low scores and blow them out with high scores of their own. They can easily win a game by 15-20 points. I looked at a couple of them and was just shocked with the numbers, and so we really need to be careful with that. Need our defense to be playing very well today, and we need the offense to be clicking. We have found a little bit of success having Tayshaun Prince start as a bench person. We've had Ryan Anderson start the last 2 games, and that has actually given us 2 wins. I think it's upsetting Prince a little bit, but I don't know if I want to risk him starting for us. So he may just start on the bench here, just for the fact that he's been cold recently, and I don't know if I want to deal with that again. I guess I could just give him the benefit of the doubt, hope that he's gone over it now and is ready to start contributing again. Guess I could do it for this game, and if not, next game he'll be back on the bench. Are we away? Why are we the away team? It says we're the away team. Why are we away? Wait. Yeah, why are we at Denver? We had a better record, didn't we? I thought we had the best record in the NBA. Why are we away? Well, that's not fair. I seriously don't get that. We have the best record in the NBA and we're somehow away. Okay, whatever. Well, looks like it'll be even harder then for us because we're going to be away. That doesn't make any sense. We're the number 1 team in our side. They're the number 6. Even if they were number 1, we only lost like single digits. No one was close to us. Unless it's going by playoff record, but I don't see why I would do that. Whatever. We'll just start away, I guess. That's odd. I didn't know it was doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. We should be at home. We should be playing at the United Center. I don't know why we aren't. So we've already started off to a good start here. Starting away in hostile territory. That's not going to be good for us because there's a good chance that Denver's going to take this one now at home.
The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion.
Alright, here we go though. The NBA Finals, Bulls versus Nuggets. The 2 teams at the end here. Didn't play especially good the last series. Lost the first game, nearly lost the second one. If it wouldn't have been for me giving up and just starting to chuck the ball at the end, and hoist up threes that somehow fell, we would have. And then we kind of were a little sketchy towards the end of the third game too. But we're here, we made it. Let's go ahead and do this. Starting lineups for the Bulls: Derrick Rose, OJ Mayo in the backcourt. Rose, of course, the league MVP. The center is Nikola Pekovic. He had an outstanding game last one, 13 points and a bunch of rebounds, bunch of assists. And then the front court is composed of Tayshaun Prince and Taj Gibson. For them, Stephen Curry and Rodney Stuckey. The big man in the middle, David Lee. He's having a good playoff for them. And then they have Grant Hill and Kenneth Farid. So all our players are really contributing a lot of points per game for them. Pretty decent rebounds, all of them with pretty big assists too. This team is not a selfish team. This team is a very good team. They were the number 6 seed, but I think the West was very close. I think the top 5 or 6 were all a game or a game and a half out from each other. So there is no surprise that they were able to make it this far, despite being the number 6 seed. So here we go, tip off here. Liam Pekovic ready to get the finals underway. And it is, with the Nuggets getting the tip. So here we go with the finals. Derrick Rose on Stephen Curry. Gives it to Stuckey. Stuckey cross court to Hill. Gibson on him. Takes a shot way outside. Misses, but they get the rebound. Lee now with it, gives it to Curry. Stuckey spinning around. OJ Mayo gets into the lane. A lot of traffic, but he still gets to go. And that is the first points of these NBA Finals. Rose with it, looking for somewhere to possibly go. Gives it to Mayo, back to Rose. To Prince, takes a shot and misses. Pekovic with the rebound though, and puts it back up and in. Pekovic continuing his hot trend from last game, getting the first buckets for the Bulls. Lee with it. Gives it to Hill. Prince on him. Good defense. Blocked again. Hill keeps getting the rebounds though. Stuckey to Curry. Rose on him. Actually doing a pretty decent job. Well, was doing a pretty decent job. I was doing a good job. Until Curry lays down the 3 ball. It's not good news for us. Prince missed his first shot, and I don't really know if I want to give him a second chance, as Hill gets called for reaching on Pekovic. Inbounds, Rose has it now. Looking for somewhere to go. Spins around, nothing going. Prince takes the shot and misses it once again. So Prince in these finals has been having a horrible time as he pulls down a rebound. But you are not in there to be a big, huge rebounder, man. You're meant to be getting us buckets. As Rose stops, turns, and gets the shot to go. He has increased his field goal percentage by 2% in the playoffs here, as well as up his points per game big time. As I was saying, Prince has gone cold in the playoffs here, barely getting any points per game except maybe one game a series he's had a great game, but otherwise single digits, a lot of times 2s. As he puts one up right pretty much under the rim, and he gets it to go. He's 1 for 3. It's not uncommon for him to go 1 for 7 or 1 for 9 on the game. Hopefully gain it in the first quarter will help a little bit, because otherwise there have been quarters when he has only gotten it in the third quarter. Rose gives it to Pekovic. Backing down. Puts it up over Lee and gets it to go with the hook shot. Pekovic now has 2 points on the night. It's good to see our big man gain some points down low and continue where he left off last game. Hill with it. Prince on him, passes it into Lee, who gets it to go. That was a beautiful pass, beautiful play by the Nuggets. As the lead right now has been going back and forth by 1 point either way. Prince gets a screen by Gibson. Gives it to Rose, who shoots, misses, and Stuckey comes down with it. Looking for somewhere to go, stops, pops, and gets to go. And so the Bulls will take their first timeout of the game. Take a look at things. Tibbs did not like how they are continuing to get buckets to fall. We take a look at the stats. Rose, 2 points. 2 points and 1 rebound for Prince. A rebound for Gibson, and 4 and 1 for Pekovic. So it has not been a very stellar game for anyone on the Bulls right now, as we need to find some answers and find them fast here if we want to try and get a victory. I don't know if the bench is going to be that answer or not. Bench has kind of been off and on too recently. Heinrich has not been having a very good couple games when we really need him to. Bellinelli had a big one in a loss, but other than that, bench has been kind of iffy. Mayo with it. Steps back, puts it up, and puts it in. O.J. Mayo gets his first points of the game. As it looks like the Nuggets have brought in some of their bench. Is Mayo doing a very good job defending. Curry with it now. Rose still on him. Spins in, puts it up, misses, and Mayo pulls down the rebound. Gives it to Rose. And gives it to Prince. For 3, cans it. Tayshaun Prince gets his second bucket, and it is a 3-ball this time. Puts the Bulls up by 2. Mayo again guarding. Dalembert goes in, misses, and Gibson pulls down the rebound. Gives it to Rose, who brings it up court. About 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bulls have the last shot. Rose with it. Gives it to Gibson in close. But I think his shot got a hand on it by one of the Nuggets. And so it will not go. And that will end the first quarter of action, as the Bulls have a 2-point lead, 13-11. Been a pretty close game right now. Back and forth, both teams. Neither one really gain an edge. Good job by our defense, as they are right now keeping them in check. As I said, they can easily outscore you by a good 15 points a game, but we are keeping them in check. I've seen a couple games where quarters they keep their offense down to about 8 points per quarter. So hopefully that will not happen. Of course, the bench is coming in right now, and again, with them being spotty sometimes, this could turn out bad. I just realized the jerseys all have the Finals logo on them. That's pretty cool. So Heinrich in there, directing traffic. for our guys. Earl Clark gives it to Ryan Anderson. Back out to Heinrich. They're doing a great job right now. Heinrich gets free a little bit and puts it in. The defense of the Nuggets were trying to stop me from driving to the hoop, but they all got clogged up. So Heinrich kind of just stepped back and just took a jump shot and made it happen. Really happy with that. Heinrich getting off to a good start here. We need him to be productive for us in order to have a chance. As Earl Clark goes in, puts it up, misses. Birdman tries to tip it in, but it won't go. I'm really not liking Earl Clark that much. He had one amazing game during the regular season, but ever since then he's really not that great of a shooter. I'm gonna be honest, he's not. Bellinelli gives to Birdman. Back to Clark. Takes a jump shot. That was probably a mistake, but time was running down. I didn't have really anywhere else to go with it. I'd rather kill his numbers than anything else. Curry with it. He's really getting in there. And Birdman pulls down the rebound. They tried to get it back up and in with a dunk, but they were unable to get it to go. Bellinelli gets his man jumping, kind of gets in. Tries passing it in, but it's a reaching call on Webster. So the Bulls will get back. Some of the starters have come back in. Rose there, Prince, I think Mayo, Pekovic. Oh, I think all the stars. And someone lost the ball there. Okay. Dudes kind of grabbed the ball. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. That you just lose the ball trying to inbound it. Prince misses, but Pekovic gets the rebound. Gives it to Rose. Rose gets free, gets to the free throw line, misses. Pekovic gets the rebound again, puts it up, but can't get it to go. Great job by Pekovic getting 2 offensive rebounds, but nothing comes of it for the Bulls. Pendergraph now there with the rebound. So he's the only bench man out there for us. Mayo fights into the lane, a lot of traffic there, and he ended up missing it. Jackson then goes airborne, gets the dunk, and it is a tie ball game. Bulls right now not getting any rhythm going as the starters not really helping here. Pekovic backs down, puts it up, and gets to go. It's good to see that he is at least still producing and still hot for us. May kind of have to run through him a little bit here. Hill looking to go in, gets in, and gets fouled. That one's on Prince. So once again, Prince contributing boatloads for us with his scoring and his fouling. Great job, Prince. Thank you. Really appreciate all you do for us. So makes the first one. Who's even at the line? Hill. Okay. I don't even know who's at the line. Looking to make it a tied game. Hill gets to go. So tie game, 2:42 left in the second quarter. Bulls bring it up. Rose with it. Kicks it out to Prince. He's covered pretty well. Gets a screen but can't go nowhere with it. Back to Rose. Over to Gibson. Fights in, puts up a shot with the right hand there, but it won't go. That was a little awkward shot though too. Pendergraft pulls down a rebound off a miss by the Nuggets. Rose flies in, spins, puts it up, but misses. As we cannot buy a bucket right now, guys. Everything we're shooting just goes cold. Outside shot by them. It is good. 3-ball puts them up. Like I said, we can't really get anything going. I don't know where our offense is. Oh, crap. Why did you start moving? I did not want you to start moving. Prince shoots, misses. Pendergraft gets the rebound, puts it back up, and it dances off the rim. That could have been a great 3-point play that we needed there. Instead, Pendergraft will go to the line. I'm not very familiar shooting with him, so these are probably going to be 2 misses. Gets the first one to go, though, so yay! Massive substitution for the Bulls and the Nuggets. Both teams making about 3 or 4 guys. Pendergraft shoots number 2 and cans that one too, so I'm very surprised. Not used to shooting with him, but still got to fall. There's Curry with it. Lee has it now from Curry. Shoots the fader and gets it to go. As you can see, Lee changes 6 of them. 3 tie ball games. Bellinelli to Clark. They're spacing out. Defense pretty good. Ryan Anderson cans the 3-ball. Ryan Anderson is always good for a 3 as soon as he comes off the bench, it seems. Because he's tied this game back up for us. Curry looking to go somewhere. Can't, as I'm doing some good defense. Lee now with it, back out to Curry. Slices in, misses, and Anderson pulls down the rebound. Bulls bring it up. 20 seconds left. There is about a couple seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock. So Bulls will not get the last shot, but we'll get pretty close. Ryan Anderson given some space, and that is something you do not want to do, as that thing was nothing but net. I don't even think that thing hit the rim. It just sliced through the net by Ryan Anderson. Back-to-back 3s have put the Bulls up by 3 at halftime. It's been a very good game. Neither team really gained the advantage of the other one. As you can see, Pekel 6 points, 3 rebounds, that is. He has right now been the star for us. Getting it down low. Bunch of hook shots there. The one man that we can rely on right now to score for us. And as a 3-point game, whenever they've gone to lead, we really haven't allowed them to go too far. They've at max gotten a 3-point lead. We've had a 4-point lead at one point. But for the most part, it's kind of just been either tied or flopping between a 1-point lead here or there. Good defense by us, keeping them in check. Good defense by them, keeping us in check. Relatively low-scoring game. I think it was 13 in the first and 12 here in the second quarter. So let's go ahead and start the second half. Starters are in for both teams, as Rose will bring it up court. Bulls lead by 3. Rose has had a quiet night so far. Fights in, puts up a shot. Gibson pulls down the rebound. Misses, and can't get the rebound again. Gibson gets called then on the other end for the foul. Went over Farid, I think that was. Yeah, so he will get 2 shots at the line. Misses the first. I really didn't think he was a very good free throw shooter. He didn't look like it. So pretty decent fouls there. I actually looked. I don't think Denver is a very good free throw shooting team. Not comparing them to the Bulls, at least, as he misses both the shots. Still a 3-point game. Good foul by Gibson. Mayo loses the ball. Rose gets back, but he is up against a much taller David Lee, so there is really no competition there. Rose now bringing up court. 1-point game. Flies in, gets right past Curry. No way for him to stop him. No guys at the rim to protect. And Rose slams that thing down. But then they return the favor with an alley-oop dunk of their own. Still a 1-point game. Pekovic with it. Goes in, misses though. So as you can see, 3 for 5, 6 points right now for him. Curry shoots, gets it to go. That was only a 2-pointer. And so they have retaken the lead by 1, and the Bulls will call a timeout after that. As the offense really not clicking right now as we come out the half, just like it wasn't clicking there at the end until we made some substitutions. Rose 4 points, Mayo 2 and 1, Prince has 5 and 1, Gibson 4 rebounds, and Pekovic 6 points, 3 rebounds. So Gibson, Pekovic doing a great job on the defense. Pekovic also doing a great job on the offense for us, especially with Rose really not being a very big contributor tonight. As timeout is now done, come back onto court. Bulls bring it up court with a 1-point deficit. Rose gives it to Mayo, shoots a 3, and it just rims out. Looked like it was going halfway down and fell out. Curry to Lee, I believe, and they get to go. David Lee has been spectacular, 5 for 5, 10 points. He is on point tonight. Rose, pass gets intercepted. Nuggets run it up court. Ooh, and a charge called. Great job. Prince sacrificing his body as Curry gets called for it. Gotta love it when a guy puts himself on the line like that. Curry was just running full throttle in there. Rose puts it up but gets fouled on the way. Farid gets it. And so Derrick Rose goes to the line. He is not the man you want to send to the line, as he is almost automatic there. Very rarely does Derrick Rose miss free throws. And just as I say that, he misses. My God. He almost never misses them. Gets the second one, but that's just unbelievable that he would miss that. He never misses free throws. Like, he's got like a 90-something percentage. He's only missed one in this playoff until now. That was not right. Prince hauls down the rebound for us off the miss by Stuckey. Pekovic tries to feed it into Rose, but that's not a pass that he should be making. He's really not a passer, so really should not be trying to be one. As he finds, was that Lee again? That was probably Lee again. 4-point game, as the Bulls offense has still not shown up here in the second half. Rose showed up right there as he approached the rim at high speeds, high velocities, and slammed it down. Tries passing it off, and Pekovic turns it over. I don't think he was expecting it. I wasn't expecting the ball, and so he just stepped out of bounds. I was not expecting that. So Denver Nuggets get the ball back, 2-point game. For very bad error by Pekovic and me. Stuckey with it. A bunch of substitutions have been made. If for the best for them as they get another one to fall. As you can see, second half they're shooting 86%. We're shooting 33%. So yeah, we're doing outstanding, guys. Anderson gets the bucket up and in. Nearly lost that ball from Heinrich, who's trying to feed him, but he got it somehow, and then he somehow put it up and in. I don't know how the hell he did that. As David Lee continues to pour him in, I think he's 7 for 7 now. We cannot seem to stop him right now. Bellinelli takes the 3 ball and gets it to go. Marco Bellinelli, great job by him, cutting the lead from 4 to 1 now. David Lee outside. He's not going to shoot from out there, luckily. Luckily. Sorry, that was a bad one. I'm sorry, guys. That was a bad joke. Or at least attempted joke. Stuckey got that one to put it back up to a 3-point lead. Ryan Anderson now with it. And a reaching call on Jackson to Heinrich. As massive substitutions have been made once again. Starters have come in for the Bulls. Really didn't need them to, as Rose, left alone, misses the 3 though. He was wide open too. And Farid, wide open, gets a dunk. It's the biggest lead by either team, 5 points. As Denver has blown us out here in the third quarter. Bulls have just not come to play after halftime. I don't know what Tibbs did in the locker room, but he did not do anything good for us. It's a 3-point lead. Curry shoots, misses, but they get oh my god, they get the offensive rebound, put it up, in, and then get a foul call too. That is not good, as it is a 5-point game, possibility to make it a 6-point game with the extra shot. And that one he makes. So Bulls in really bad shape right now. Rolls, travels into the lane and gets fouled. That's a blocking foul. I thought it's a traveling at first. I was like, wait, what? So he will go to the line. Bulls in the bonus, but there's only 1.2 seconds left in the quarter. Okay, Rose, let's try not to miss some this time. Gets the first one, which really helps. We really need both these here. Gets the second one too. So 4-point game. There's nothing that they can do with 1.2 seconds left. And so the third quarter comes to an end. The Bulls' lead has evaporated. Went from 2 to 3 to a -4 as Denver now has the lead. Going into the fourth quarter, all they gotta do is just hold it, and they will have this game in the bag. Hopefully Tibbs will tell them something here between quarters, because whatever he told them at halftime, it did not work. I don't know if they just got tired, if they just got cramped up. But they are not playing very good. Stuckey with it. Mayo on him. Gives it back to Curry. Gets by, gets it up, and beautiful floater. That was way out there that he shot that floater. As Heinrich brings it up court. Gives it to Mayo. Spins in, puts it up, and gets it to go. OJ Mayo, we could have used probably a better game from him tonight. Could have been more aggressive. He can put up the points, but he is really not. Again, these playoffs, our guys have not been as effective as I would have liked to see them be, as another second chance opportunity by Denver is effective. Mayo once again with it. Backing in. Tries to give it to Heinrich, but gets a reach-in called on Stuckey. And so, massive substitutions for the Bulls. Rose in there now instead of Heinrich. Gives it to Mayo, though. Nearly loses it, gets it back and puts it up and in. So he's started to come alive here in the fourth quarter, which is better than nothing. To Hill, I believe that was. As he gets it to go, he is only 1 for 5. That is his first shot that he made. He made some free throws earlier. And of course, it's his first shot. Pekovic. Back to Rose. Shoots, long range, gets it to go down. That was only a 2 though. So it's still a 4-point game. And right now, whatever we make, they seem to get it made on their side of the court too. Curry misses for once. Nearly got the rebound. Pekovic pulls it in, and Rose brings up court. Rose gets in deep, gets fouled, and that one's on Curry. His second, team second. So Derrick Rose will go to the line. He's right now 3 for 4 at the line. Shooting 2 more big ones here. Hoping to narrow it down to a 2-point game. Misses the first one as Derrick Rose is off tonight. Derrick Rose is really off tonight. He never misses free throws, and he's missed 2 tonight. That is so unlike Derrick Rose. Look at that. 2 free throws we've missed, and they're both by Derrick Rose. He never misses, and he is just dropping the ball tonight, like literally and figuratively. But despite that, he has 14 points and a rebound, high score for us, but he's getting fouled, but he's not making them at the line, and he almost always does. This is very concerning to me. 6-1 for Mayo, 5-2 for Prince, Gibson 0-4, Pekovic 6-3. I'm actually going to take Prince out. Sorry, Prince, but I want Anderson in there again. He was hot when he was in there, 6-1. He got a rebound, you know, made back-to-back threes. Would like to see him get back in there, see if he can maybe knock down a 2, a 3, do something for us. Again, Prince is somewhat cold, so I really haven't been taking shots with him since the first. And I would really probably prefer taking with Anderson than him, even at this stage of the game. Stuckey, Mayo on him, gives it to Lee. Gets in, gets it up, gets it to go. We cannot stop him. The defense is just not there. Mayo in close, puts it up, gets fouled. That is the third team foul, second for Farid. Now that's back-to-back fouls on back-to-back trips down the court for the Bulls, which is good. Get him into bonus early would be great. Mayo makes his first one of the day, which I guess is better than Rose, who's probably would have missed that thing. Don't mean to be mean to Rose, but he almost never misses free throws, and he missed 2 tonight. Mayo has made both of his tonight, so that's very odd. Curry with it. Gives it into Farid. Gibson on him, shoots, misses, and Pekovic pulls down the rebound. Bulls bring it up court. 2:50 left. Ryan Anderson gets the pass from Rose, and then a nice fancy finish there at the rim. If he would have missed that, I would have been pretty mad. But luckily he did not. No harm done on that fancy twisting layup there that he made. Curry looking for somewhere to go. Rose defending, hand all in his face. Great job, and it's a 1-point game. Bulls have a chance to retake the lead. Rose gets a screen. Gets it into Pekovic. Bad shot. And missed it. That was a bad shot he took. Should not have been making an attempt there at that one. And a foul on Ryan Anderson as David Lee went up. Gotta do that, man, because he has just been unstoppable in this game. So we kind of had no other choice but to foul him at that point. Gets the first one to go, 2-point game. And gets the second one to go. Did Tibbs put Prince in? Tibbs put Prince in. Why did you do that, Tibbs? I don't want Prince in. I don't like Prince. I like Ryan Anderson. He's doing better than Prince. I don't care who Prince is or anything. Look, I'm surprised Prince made that shot. You know, he was standing out there for a while. Rose was drawing people to him. I was like, get over, Anderson. Get over, Prince. Finally, he decided, oh, I should run to the basket. And we gave him the bucket. So that's good, I guess. 7 for him. 2 rebounds. Of course, Ryan Anderson has like 8 right now, so I swear I'm gonna just start Anderson. Next game I'm starting Anderson. I don't even care if I piss off Prince. I'm kind of more with Anderson right now than Prince. So it's a 1-point game, 1:42 left in the game. Flies in, misses, but another offensive rebound dooms us right now. Rose brings it up court. I don't want to just start launching the 3 balls if I don't have to. Gives it to Prince. Flies in and gets a layup. Hey, look, Prince is starting to contribute at the end of the game. He does that a lot, like starts actually making shots at the end of the game. Luckily this time we have a chance to still win it. One time he did and there was no hope for us, and it was just like, gee dude, thanks. Kinda could have used this before, but you know. 1.5 left, 3-point game. Rose brings it up court. Gives it to Mayo. Shooting a 3, hand in his face, still gets it to go. OJ Mayo has just tied this game up. Curry flies in, gets the floater to fall. As Rose brings it up court for the Bulls. Gets free and slams it down. There was no one in the way, and Rose was taking it all the way. Curry Curry now with it. Will he try and respond? Hill has it. He is backed into a corner. Gets it to Farid, who responds with a dunk of his own. Bulls bring it back up. 30 seconds left. Rose driving. Tries to get it to Mayo. Can't. And that could be ball game there, guys. That was bad. That was a bad pass. Did not have to make that pass. I think that was ball game. As Curry gets fouled, he will make the first one to make it a 3-point game. And now makes the second one. Timeout, Bulls. 21.9 seconds left. We're going to need to make some substitutions. Guys are tired. Can't have tired people being in there trying to play. So Anderson and Anderson come in. We are down by 4. Prince with the shot gets it to go. It was only a 2-ball though. As Curry gets it, gets fouled by Rose, so he will go to the line to shoot free throws. It is now the fouling game. No other way to do this. Hope that he misses one. But he is not Rose, so he will probably not miss. God, that pisses me off. What was wrong with Rose tonight? He was missing every free throw, pretty much. I think he literally missed almost half of his free throws. Bulls taking their timeout. Still a 4-point game. We need to try and shoot a 3 here, because they are not missing. Rose takes the 3, misses, and that will be game. We needed a 3 to be made there, but they did not get it. Chris Anderson fouls someone. It ended up being Lee. But 4-point game, Lee doesn't miss either, really. And so the Nuggets will take game 1 for some reason at home. I do not know why we did not start at home, because we did have the better record than they did. We are a number 1 seed on our side, well, they're number 6. But hey, let's not bring up the flaws in the game and its mechanics. Rose way off target there. Okay, you can stop fouling now. It's over, guys. You're just causing more problems now. So it was a close game throughout. Bulls got doomed at halftime though. They stayed with it, stayed pretty much in it, were even leading for most of the first half. But the second half, they completely fell apart. I don't know what happened. But game over. As the Nuggets take game 1 at home for some reason. Again, I'm just harping on this point. Why were we playing in Denver? I mean, I don't know if the result would have been different if we were playing in Chicago, but still, it's just the fact that they weren't the better team. They didn't have a better record. They weren't a higher seed. Yeah, they had a better playoff record so far. They haven't lost, but it doesn't go by playoff record. It goes by regular season record. That's why they seed you here in the playoffs. But for some reason, they get to start at home, and because of that, they get the win. Again, Bulls just were shitty after halftime, so we also couldn't stop this guy, Lee. I don't think he missed at all tonight. 22 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and a block, steal, one of those things. And so Nuggets have set themselves up to sweep once again. Let's take a look at the box score. Lee, 22 points, Curry, 17, 10 for Stuckey, Farid, 8. This is what they've been doing to every team, just blowing them out with high scoring. We were able to keep pace with the high scoring this time, but in the end, it just took its toll and we just couldn't respond. Bulls, 16 for Rose, 11 for Prince, 11 for Mayo, 8 for Anderson, 6 for Pekovic. It goes down from there. Again, I'm not confident with Prince starting anymore. I'm just not. Look at it, 5 for 9. He started making buckets then at the end, but throughout the whole beginning of the game, I'm very, very scared to take a shot with him because he has not been making shots. So I'm not even going to start him next game. I'm just going to start Anderson instead because I don't trust Prince anymore. I just don't. He was great all season, but these playoffs he's just been crap. And so I cannot have him starting. He's just a liability for us. As you can see, everything was Durr's side. More rebounds, both offense and defense, steals, less turnovers, better shooting. It all went to the Denver Nuggets as we need to try and regroup and rethink what we're doing as we come home for Game 2. Even though we should be going away for Game 2. But Game 1 belongs to the Nuggets. And now Game 2, they have an opportunity, if we don't pull our shit together, to do what they have done to every team this postseason, and that is sweep them. As you can see, swept Spurs, swept Utah, swept Phoenix, and could sweep Chicago. That's gonna suck. Well, I think that's it for today, guys. Unfortunate results. For some reason, we lost over there. I'm sorry. I just keep harping on that. I just don't get it. If someone who's watching this gets why they started at home instead of the team with the better record did, please let me know, because I really don't know. I mean, we had home court throughout the whole thing. I thought we would in the playoffs too, but we don't. Please let me know why that is, because I really don't know why. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and leave a like, as well as any other comments you may have down below. Otherwise, I'm KJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.